Good morning, everyone. This is Morgan with Positively Osceola here for Positively Osceola's Daybreak Live. So excited for today's special guest. We have Mr. Larry Berry, the General Manager of the Osceola County Fair. You guys know here in Osceola County, the Osceola County Fair is the best thing we offer, and we're so excited to be talking all about that, the exciting things that they're going to be offering this year, some new exhibits, all kinds of wonderful things taking place at the Osceola County Fair. So be sure to say hello whenever you hop on, hit the share button, hit the thumbs up button, and let me know whenever you hop on. I'm going to come on here and share this video as well so that everyone knows about all the excitement happening at the fair this year. So here we go. So excited for this morning. Here we go. Perfect. So I'm all shared. Hopefully you are as well. Like I said, let me know whenever you hop on. Let us know what you're most excited for the fair this year. It'll be here before we know it. Like I said earlier in our morning show, tomorrow we will hit the month of December. And before we know it, February is going to be here. And with February comes the fair. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and kickstart our morning here on Positively Osceola's Daybreak Live and get started and talk all about the Osceola County Fair. Alrighty, so like I said, we are so very excited this morning to have Mr. Larry Berry, the General Manager of the Osceola County Fair. Good morning, Mr. Larry.
Good morning, Morgan. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome. So the Osceola County Fair, like I said, it's going to be here before we know it, February 12th through the 21st. All the fun will be taking place right here in Osceola County. So excited that we were even able to have a fair. And, you know, of course, that's such a huge part of here at Osceola County. We love the fair and so excited for it. There's a lot of exciting things to look forward to for this year's fair. So talk to us about all the fun that will be taking place here in Osceola County at the fair this year.
Sure. Well, we've got a great entertainment lineup scheduled. We've got a lot of local talent. We've got some returns of some bands we had from last year. We have Slickwood, Think Big. We're bringing back Tobacco Road because of the request to have them back at the fair. We got Kenyon Lockery, who is a local favorite and someone that worked with Mel Tillis. We've got some other groups that are going to be here. We're going to have a world-class illusionist by the name of Jay Mattioli. Jay was on America's Got Talent and is one of the quarterfinalists and a favorite of Sharon Osbourne. He's an amazing illusionist, and having been a magician myself, I can tell you that he is top-notch. So he'll be here. And we've got some really great lineup as far as entertainment goes coming. We've got some outdoor entertainment also that's set up. We've got our Eudora Farms Petting Zoo. We have the Rozier's Racing Pigs, which will be returning. And we had a request for Disconnected Canines, which is the World Championship Frisbee dog team. We had a lot of people that contacted us and said, bring them back. So we're bringing them back.
Yay!
In addition to that, we also have Three Ring Super Circus, which is going to be here, and that's going to be an event that will an outdoor event that'll have a lot of excitement to it with tumbling and acts and clowns and motorcycle daredevils and all kinds of things that'll be going on for that. And then we have Bob Bohm, who'll be coming in with his family entertainment stage. He does also a little bit of magic. He does a game called Farmily Feud. To take off a Family Feud, only it's agriculture related. And we'll be doing that, which is more the kids interactive event, those kind of things. Of course, we'll have the usuals with our food, with everything from funnel cakes, to cotton candy, to corn dogs, to the loaded baked potatoes, and all the things that go along with that. So all those things are going to be here. And then, of course, we have the 4-H and animal shows that'll be here, which is what it's all about. And that's supporting the kids and the youth of Osceola County. providing a venue for them to be able to come in. And we're also working with, speaking of the youth and the kids, we're working with Dr. Pace and Osceola County Schools to put on a high school battle of the bands, which will be something
Mhm.
the fair hasn't done before. We're excited about that, and I think it'll be awesome for the kids because they haven't been able to go to contests and perform because
Right.
of COVID. So
Mhm.
we're going to have an avenue to be able to do that, and we'll actually have a stipend that we'll give to the top 3 schools to their booster clubs to help those schools for their travel or anything that may come up later on, or more, music and uh, music stands and all the things that they need to help support the kids there. So we're excited about it.
Absolutely. And something that I always love about Osceola County Fair, it doesn't matter what your interest is, what you're most excited for. There's literally something for everyone, no matter if it's animals or food or, magic or whatever it might be. There's literally something for everyone. And I think that's something that really sets Osceola County Fair apart, because, the Fair Board does such a wonderful job at bringing in so many different genres and so many different interests. And it's such an exciting time of the year. Everyone's so excited for it. And another thing to be so excited for is you guys are offering an amazing offer with a new season gate pass for the 2021 fair. So tell us all about this special deal that you guys are going to be offering.
That's correct. So by the end of this week, keep looking at Facebook. Make sure that you like us and that you're following us on Facebook. We'll have an announcement regarding a season gate pass, so you'll be able to pay one price and get in for all 10 days of the fair.
Wow.
Excuse me, which is exciting. That's something the fair hasn't done before.
Mhm.
So we're excited about that, providing that opportunity. It's a great deal if you like to come multiple times to the fair, which a lot of people do,
You do.
and provides that access to the fair for the entire 10 days. It'll be one price. So we're looking forward to being able to offer those, and more details on that will be coming. And those tickets will be available. You'll be able to purchase those before Christmas, so they'll be great stocking stuffers.
Absolutely.
And we'll have those out there in addition to daily regular gate admission to the Osceola County Fair. And we've just tried to do some new things, and we look at it this way: if you're not evolving and you're not changing, you're falling behind. So
Mhm.
we're trying to do some new things and do things a little differently with each fair. Of course, with COVID, we're forced to do things a little differently.
Mhm.
But there's a lot of things, and as you said, there's something for everyone. I mean, if you look at it,
It really is.
our hayloft, which is a
Mhm.
great children's
Absolutely.
interactive area. In fact, I see a lot of adults in there playing with the stuff in the
Yes.
hayloft as well. You've got 4-H and creative arts. You've got the marketplace that we have, which is going to be a little smaller because it's not a political year, so therefore we'll have it a little more quaint and more smaller group of people in our marketplace.
Mhm.
You've got the rides, you've got the games, you've got the animal shows, you've got the all the other exhibits and things that go along with it. And I can tell you that there is something, and with the entertainment, there's something for anyone and everyone, all age groups.
Absolutely.
And it's really an exciting thing. And of course, it is the largest single attended event in Osceola County.
Absolutely. And you touched a little bit about, COVID and, moving forward with the fair. No doubt 2020 has been a whirlwind and a lot of people are anxious to get back to the normal, but we still have to remain careful and safe. And something that the Fair Board has done a lot is to ensure that the safety of the fair is put in place and you're still able to enjoy the fair. So talk to us a little bit about the safety precautions that are going to be put into place this year.
Sure. We realize that it's been a really difficult time for everybody and that there are a lot of concerns that people have for health and safety. And so we're going to be doing some things. We're actually looking right now to find out how we might be able to incorporate touchless ticket purchasing. Of course, you can buy your tickets. You're going to be able to purchase them online instead of at the box office. So you'll have that opportunity already, and you have had that in the past. We're looking at seeing if what we can do to maybe add something at the gate to be able to do the touchless system.
Mhm.
In addition to that, we have 18 hand washing stations that'll be positioned throughout the fair. That's in addition to the ones we normally have outside
Right.
here, our animal show area, as well as down by the petting zoo. So we'll have some hand washing stations in various locations. We'll have hand sanitizer stations out there. It will be, we request that you do wear a mask. unless you're sitting down to have something to eat or you're in an area where you can social distance. But it is definitely a concern, and it's one of the things that we want to make sure that there'll be some things we're all implementing from our staff and volunteer standpoint. Our staff and volunteers will all be required to wear a mask out in those areas. And the carnival provider is also doing the same thing. And we have some new queue lines that they'll be putting in. So we believe we can do this
Yeah.
safely, but we can also do it so that people can still enjoy the fair.
Absolutely. And it does not go unnoticed, all the hard work, dedication, and time that goes into the Osceola County Fair and what you and your staff are putting into for this year's fair. So we greatly appreciate it. But I'm just curious, as the general manager of the Osceola County Fair, what are you most excited for this year's fair?
Oh, this year I'm just excited to be able to have a fair because there were a lot of fairs this last year that didn't get to happen. We were so fortunate that our
Right.
2020 fair was able to take place. There were
Mm-hmm.
fairs that followed us that had either canceled on the day of opening, had been open 2 or 3 or 4 days and had to close, or
Mm-hmm.
didn't have their fairs at all.
Right.
So we're just excited to be able to have it. And what we have seen, for example, when we did our family food fall festival a few weeks back, it was a definite indicator that people want to return to some kind of normal
They
life. We
do.
had
Mhm.
over 3,000 people
It's
attend
amazing.
that event for our food festival. So that was exciting and encouraging to us as well. And we think that people can take responsibility and wear the mask and use hand sanitizer and do things safely and
Mhm.
still have a fantastic day
Right.
or a fantastic week attending the fair. And that we'll do everything from our standpoint to do it, but we also, of course, encourage and ask the general public to do the same thing. And it is definitely one of those things where it just takes a lot of planning, a lot more different things that we're having to do. We're going to be adding some new hand sanitizer stations. We're going to be, as I said, making sure we have hand washing stations positioned
Mhm.
throughout the fairgrounds. We'll have extra janitorial to make sure that, like the tables in the dining tent, are wiped down consistently, and that every time a guest gets up, that all those surfaces are cleaned before another guest sits down. So there's extra planning and extra things we're having to do, but it all goes along with it. And I think if we do those things, then it's still going to make a great fair.
Right, absolutely. And I think that this is the perfect time for our fair too. You know what I mean? Like it's been a crazy year. Everyone's had a lot of things going on and there's been a lot of uncertainty. And I think it's a great time. The Osceola County Fair is always about everyone coming together. It's amazing how just hearing the stories for me, it's always so fun to meet people and hear the stories and the traditions of coming to the fair. And I think that it's something that will really bring our county back together for them to be able to enjoy it. And we spoke a little bit about this before we hopped on here, but something I think we should really touch base about is about the community support that the Osceola County Fair has had. You were saying, it's gone amazing when it comes to the sponsors and stuff. So kind of touch base a little bit about that because I
Sure.
think that that's something that really should, people should know about because that really is what the fair is all about.
And they should know that we have some phenomenal sponsors.
Mhm.
When we were going through this process and looking at sponsorship for the upcoming fair and not knowing what all was going to happen and how
Right.
things were going to go, there were a lot of uncertainties. And I looked at it and said, hey, if we get 70-75% of our sponsors, that'll be fantastic.
Mhm.
We're at 98% now, right now, as
It's
of
amazing.
today. We have like Ford, they're going to be sponsoring. By the way, we're having fireworks on opening day again.
Yay!
So we're excited about that. And Ford is a sponsor of that. And we're very thankful for the Southern Ford dealers and their partnership that they have with us. And of course, we have Experience Kissimmee, which is a huge, I can't say enough about that organization and how they support the community and
Mhm.
tourism and bringing people into the area and all that. They're just a wonderful partner on this as well. And then, of course, we have um, Advent Health. We've got Kissimmee Utility Authority, which has been a phenomenal partner as well. And then, of course, we have some new ones this year with Garrity Wellness. Dr. Garrity is as a platinum sponsor of our fair this year, so we're glad to have them. Toho has actually doubled their sponsorship for this year. O'Reilly Auto Parts has increased their sponsorship for this year. I mean, we've just got some phenomenal and exceptional sponsors that have partnered with us and understand the need to support the youth of Osceola County, and to help us make sure that we can put our fair on. So, yeah, we're excited for it, and we're excited for the sponsors. When you visit our webpage or on Facebook and you see those sponsors, if you happen to be one of the locations, whether it be Center State Bank or Centennial or
Mhm.
BB&T or any of those that are out there that are sponsors, make sure that you thank them also for being good stewards and partners in Osceola County.
Yes, sir, absolutely. If we have someone that's looking for more information about the fair and upcoming events, where can they go to find all of the wonderful things that are going to be taking place at the 2021 Osceola County Fair?
We have a couple avenues. Of course, we're on Twitter and Instagram, but we also have our Facebook site for Osceola County Fair, and then our website, which is www.osceolacountyfair.com. And with that, it has our countdown clock. It has information about all the things that'll be upcoming and available there. You'll start seeing the population of our entertainment lineup and those kind of things, and on our webpage. It's got the information about our animal shows and all those other things that are coming up. And so stay both between Facebook, excuse me, and our webpage, between those two, and you'll have all the information you need.
Absolutely. And I will say, if you're even on the fence of thinking about coming to the Osceola County Fair, maybe you haven't been, visit the website and visit the Facebook page, because I will tell you, it is a great way to get someone amped up and excited because you see all the excitement that is going to be taking place. And when you just look through it, there's so much to offer. So make sure if you're on the fence, go visit the website and visit their social media pages as well. So that way, yes.
And I have to give a shout out to Positively Osceola too. You guys do an awesome job. And Morgan, I mean, you're a former Miss Osceola, but you're
Mhm.
also been involved with us through Positively Osceola and the organization, keeping the community informed and aware of what's going on and activities and events and football games and all the things that go along that you guys play a part in. I don't think that our community knows the active and important part that you play
Mhm.
in getting that message and that information out. And the entire team and staff at Positively Osceola is top notch. And you are also one of our partners when it comes to our marketing and that when it comes to the fair. So we want to thank you as well for being a part of that too.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys so much for those, those kind words. We love what you guys do, and it's such a fun time. We always look forward to the fair. And like you said, something for me, I was Miss Osceola in 2017, and that's when I've always loved the fair. But when you just see things from behind the scenes, you get such a great appreciation for it. And from the bottom of my heart, I love you guys, and I love everything you guys do. We're so excited for the 2021 fair. Thank you, Mr. Larry, for all that you and your staff are doing for this year's fair. Like I said, it does not go unnoticed. And I know I'm not the only one that's super excited for this year's fair. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts here at Positively Osceola for allowing us to be a part of it and all that you guys are doing.
Very good. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Mr. Larry, again for joining us. Be sure to visit their website. Again, that's OsceolaCountyFair.com. Visit them on social media and stay tuned for all the exciting things that are to come with the Osceola County Fair. Like I keep saying, it'll be here before we know it. Those dates for the fair are February 12th through the 21st. So excited for the 2021 fair. So to close out this morning, this is Morgan Boykin with Positively Osceola here with Mr. Larry Berry, the general manager of the Osceola County Fair. And together we're making a positive difference in